My LGBTQ plus hero is Justin Fashanu. Many of you will know of my passion for football, and I was lucky enough to see Fashanu play on a few occasions for my home club at the Goldstone Ground in Brighton in the mid-1980s. He was a fantastic footballer, and his performances on the pitch at Norwich as a young player got him firmly on the radar. At just 20 years old, he was the first black player to command a £1 million fee when he signed for Nottingham Forest the same summer. And Justin Fashanu was also the first top-flight footballer to come out as openly gay. Things were very different in those days in terms of attitude and acceptance. Fashanu had to endure the taunts of the supporters, the constant hounding of the tabloid press, as well as unbelievably poor treatment by his manager at Nottingham Forest, Brian Clough, who was never the most tolerant of people. Clough reacted to the news of his striker's sexual orientation by suspending him. Fashanu turned up at the training ground nevertheless and was publicly escorted away by the police.
Training to give it a try because I feel that I've got to try and go to training, because if I don't train I'm going to lose fitness, which is going to put me back a long way. And I was still under suspension, and two policemen evicted me from the pitch.
Beset by a persistent knee injury, Fashanu moved on loan to Southampton, was sold to Notts County, and then chose to transfer down to Brighton for a season before heading off to the States to try and rediscover his fitness. In 1990, he came out publicly to the Sun newspaper under a sensationalised headline which read, £1 million football star, I am gay. More backlash followed from the press and away supporters, and Fashanu spent the next few years as a player and assistant manager at Torquay United before returning to the States to take up coaching. In 1998, he became the coach of the Maryland Mania. At the end of March, he was accused of sexual assault by a 17-year-old, and Fashanu returned to England. On the 1st of May, the Maryland authorities issued a statement saying they wanted to interview him. The following day, the 2nd of May 1998, Fashanu was found dead in a garage in Shoreditch, having hanged himself. He was only 37. Extracts from his suicide note read, I tried my best. This seems to be a really hard world. I will at last find peace. Being gay and a personality is so hard, but everyone has it hard at the moment, so I can't complain about that. I want to die rather than put my friends and family through any more unhappiness. And have things changed within top-flight football over the last 30 years since Justin Fashanu publicly came out? The women's game is very open and accepting of their players' sexuality, and this has never been an issue. And in 2022, Jake Daniels, a 17-year-old Blackpool player, came out as publicly gay, the first male professional footballer to do so since Justin Fashanu back in 1990. His decision to come out was praised by then British Prime Minister Boris Johnson, FA President Prince William, and England captain Harry Kane. Very different to Fashanu's experience in 1990. Justin Fashanu's niece, Amal Fashanu, explained, it's a safer time to be gay than in my uncle's day. And when footballers do come out, people are already mindful that gay footballers exist. So that's why Justin Fashanu is my LGBTQ plus hero, not only for what he did for football, but his bravery in coming out at a really difficult time.